Hello everybody, welcome to CCSimRacing. My name is Craig Cook. I'm your host this evening, your commentator and storyteller. And yes, we're here for race number 2, round 3 of the Assetto Corsa Competizione GT3 sprint race. Obviously, if you watched the first one, the premiere of race 1 today, you will notice that Ash Roy got stuck in the pits, unfortunately. Had a glitch, it reset him to the pits, and luckily for him this time round, he's on pole position. So there is Ash Roy in pole position in the McLaren. In second place is Reedy. Third is Dark Knight after that convincing win. We'll see how he pairs this time. There in fourth place is Bravo Han. Then we have Andrew in the Ferrari. Let's see if he can scoop a few more points tonight. There is Ripping the Terran, who had a very good race as well. Collisions at the start. Well, hopefully that won't happen again. We shall see as they go into turn 1. There is Adam Haig, who had a great race as well. Spitfire having that second place. Can he get another podium? We shall see. Finalised just behind them in the Mercedes, followed by the other Mercedes of Audio Muted. 11th there is Supreme NZ, who was having a cracking battle early on in the race in race 1. There's Freaky Fast, not Greek, that's Freak. And then we got Husey there in the other McLaren. Then we have Jesse in the Aston. Lovely looking car that is as well. Hopefully he can keep his nose nice and clean as he gets round the first few corners. There is Arrow, so we'll hopefully see him move up the grid. Then we have Tinhead. I think he was having a few internet issues, so hopefully he'll be a little bit better this time round. And there is Greek Fire at the back of the grid, and we'll see how he gets on. So let's get this one underway as soon as we possibly can, as we have another rain session here. And here they go on the formation part of the race. So just coming round the final S's. Everyone nose to tail, ready to start. Reedy will be looking very racy this time round. He'll be wanting to make sure he gets round, no penalties, and has a good run at the start of this race. Let's see how it goes. There they are as they come off the final corner. So, oh no, Reedy has had some sort of glitch there, and that is him all the way at the back. Oh, that is so unfortunate. He was really looking forward to this race, but the green flag and the lights have gone out, and it is Ash Roy with a huge lead as he goes into turn 1 for the first time. But there is that man Dark Knight. He'll be looking for a position or 2 in this race. So there is Dark Knight, followed by, I think that is Bravo Han. Yes, it is. And down the inside, is that a position change? It is, and a little bit of a shoulder barge there from Ripping the Terran, making that move stick. Now, did Spitfire get through on the Ferrari of Andrew? No, he didn't. In the, I believe that's the 264 car. Yes, it is. And there he is, the Ferrari. So under real pressure already. So there is Andrew, followed by Spitfire, followed by Adam, who was, don't forget, in second place for pretty much the rest of the race until just a few minor mistakes cost him very, very dearly. So there he is. Oh, he's made a mistake already as I say that, and that is 2 Mercedes gone past. That will be finalised. And also the man that is in front of him, Audio Muted. Oh, there's a mistake as well. So it looks like Spitfire has made contact with Andrew, and that is Spitfire dropping all the way back, and that's dropped him 2 places. So going for a move on the inside there of Andrew did not work out for him. So there's Adam, who had that little miss out, and he's had another one, nearly went off there, manages to gain control of the car. So already it is a bit of a kerfuffle at the start of this race. There is Supreme in 10th place, followed by Arrow there in 11th. There is Jesse Limelicker there in 12th. 13th is Green Fighter, and there is Reedy at the back with Husey. So, and again, Tinhead just absolutely glitching in the back there, but Reedy has got a lot to do from that position. Meanwhile, let's go and have a look at our leader. Where is he? There he is, and sideways Daddy Dark Knight there as he goes through the final corner. Again, a nice sideways McLaren in front there. So let's go on the wide screen and let's have a look at the helicopter cam. So there's the gap between the leader and second place. So Ash Roy leading this, Dark Knight in second place, and then we have Bravo Han Then it's ripping the tearing. Oh, Brabham's gone very, very wide. So on the brakes, he's gone very wide. And that's him lost a place. Now, did he lose another one? Oh, my goodness me. There's a lot of cars off of the track there. And I don't know if we could get a replay of what happened. Let's see if we can. So we have the Ferrari of Andrew there. There is Finalised. So on the brakes. Oh, the Ferrari loses it. Oh, audio muted. Nearly takes out Finalised. And there goes Spitfire and Finalised go through. Thank you very much. That's a couple of places that will be required later on in the race, I'm pretty sure. So the charge is on. There is Supreme in the background in the Mustang, trying to close up the guys in front there. You can just see him on the back of this as well. And then wide again. Who was that? I think that was Andrew again. Was it Andrew? No, it wasn't. It was Adam. Adam Haig again going wide, and Audio Muted might have an opportunity here. He's got the power. He's going around the outside in the AMG Mercedes. Does he hold it? Yes, I think he does. He does. Great move there from Audio Muted. Goes into that 8th place now. So wait for them going through on the timing line. And that should definitely change. So Andrew there finds himself. He's definitely not 5th. His first, second, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7th. He's now dropped to 7th. And no, nearly contact there between Spitfire and Finalised. Goodness me. Oh, there's a spinner in the background as well. So contact was made in the background. Let's see if we can have a look at that. So there is a very, very frustrated Mustang driver there. Let's have a look what happened here. Oh, he put the brakes on and bang, wallop. Taps into Adam, goes round. Unfortunately, that's cost him, but Adam's slowing down there. I'm not too sure if there was anything he could have done there, but he's carrying on regardless. So back to the battle here. There's a little ding-dong battle going on now between Finalised and the front bumper of Spitfire nearly closing in. Just behind them, as you can see, there is Andrew. Just behind them is Audio Muted, and Arrow now making his moves up the list. So what's that? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. He's now in 9th place. He was about 15th, I believe, on the start of this grid. So looking down the inside this time, does he have a look? No, he doesn't. Backs off a little bit wide there from Finalised, but takes that corner very, very nicely indeed. Little bit of a twitch on there from Spitfire. He has a look down the inside again. Still no joy from the driver. So it's still Finalised from Spitfire there. So 5th, 6th and 7th all together. Defensive work already very early on from Finalised. So already getting defensive positions made. So into the hairpin they go. Oh, Andrew looking around the outside. Didn't quite work out for him there. Let's take a look at the guys in 4th place. That's Bravo Han. So Bravo Han looking for another position. The Terrans managed to get away from Bravo Han there as well. So can he hold on to that? There is 2nd place, Dark Knight. He's on it as well. But the man on the mission at the minute is this man. It's a nice run from the McLaren driver. Let's have a look on board from the rear cam. Come down to the hairpin, hard on the brakes. Not a lot in it at the moment, is there? Lap 3. Again, probably about lap 7, lap 11 race, should I say. 20-minute race, this one. Ashroy leading the race. Incredible comeback in the last race as well, obviously, as we said, starting from the pits. And that horrible ejection at the start of the race. Found himself in the pits, started from the pits and made his way through, I think up to about 7th place, I believe. So going into the S's. If we can look behind, there is the Porsche of Dark Knight. Let's have a little listen. Fantastic work from Dark Knight, trying his best to try and close on the guy in front. There is ripping the tearing. There is Bravo Han. He's got some clearer. Let's see if he can close up. There's the battle for the 5th place. And again, Finalised defending as much as he possibly can. He looks like he's got this done, hasn't he? And Audio Muted's now in the mix. He's really close. Look at this battle for this 5th place. Absolutely fantastic. Again, sideways the BMW in the background. One that looks the plantiest at the moment is that Ferrari, and you would never have thought it in a million years. No, there is, I do believe that was Limelicker there in that 10th or 11th spot there. Or was that a mistake there from Audio Muted? He has dropped back. Yes, he has. So he's dropped back slightly. But is there an opportunity here? We wait, we wait, we wait. On the power they go. A little slide for both of them, and still they are at it. On the board, we've finalised. Still no room at the inn. Another little look down the inside from Spitfire. Again, not quite doing it there. Oh, that Ferrari looked a little bit sideways there. Did he save it? Yes, he did. Very, very much so. Oh, did I speak too soon? Where is the Ferrari? Oh, it's had contact with the wall. And that is not what he wanted to see. So round the corner he went, put the power down on the curb, which is not what you want to do, and wallop. And there is that front end damage. So Andrew, in contact with the wall. Coming up to lap 5 is not what he wanted there, and he's gone off again. Obviously that's because of the damage. It's just really difficult to keep control of that car now. There's Jesse, actually, I do apologise. There's Jesse. He's in 11th place. That would be 10th. He'll be in the top 10 here as he comes through. There is Husey there in 12th. There is Supreme after the spin. He'll be looking to probably close a few more inches on the guys in front. Then we have a couple of cars in the pits, unfortunately. Let's go back to the leader. There it is, and that's closing up, isn't it? That is really closing up. Let's have a look from the helicopter cam. And yeah, I do believe that's a lot closer. That looks about a second, maybe a second and a half. But that's the closest it's been throughout the race. There is Ripping the Terran in 3rd place. Yeah, Bravo still hasn't managed to close him up. How's that battle going for 5th and 6th respectively? Still no joy, and obviously Audio Muted's gained a spot there. There's the American finalised, followed by Spitfire, followed by a very wide looking Audio Muted as he went into the complex. So on board with Spitfire. Still hasn't managed to find a way through. Closing on the Mercedes. Now, is this going to be the opportunity to get past? Closest battle on track at the moment. Looking for the outside line. Don't think that's going to work either. Didn't quite work out for him there. Armour collected in the car. No beard for some reason. Lost a lot of time through there, as you can see. Finalised starting to pull away, but the gap away from Audio Muted is quite substantial, so he doesn't really have to worry about that battle. So he can keep on concentrating on the man in front. Let's have a look. There's Audio Muted. He's having a great race. He's now in 8th place, is the Spaniard. Also got, I'm pretty sure that's Adam Haig for company there, and Adam might get an opportunity here. Let's have a look. On board with Adam. Take a little pop down the inside at the S's here. He is looking for it, isn't he? On the brakes. Thinks better of it. Good racing. Really good racing. Oh, he takes a lot of the grass and locks up. Manages to hold the car. To the 291 machine. That McLaren looking very, very feisty indeed. Is he going to have another opportunity here? Down the start-finish straight we go. Have a little pop down the inside. He does take a little look down the inside, but thinks better of it. Good thinking. That could have made it a lot worse for him, but still waiting to find a way through. So back to the battle, and here we go again. It's still on. Still no joy for Spitfire against the very, very stubborn American driver of finalised. And he looks down the inside this time. Has he got it done? It looks like he has. That might have been the opportunity he needed. and he's through. Now, can he get away? So that's 5th place now for Spitfire, 6th place for Finalised, but he won't let him get away. I'm pretty sure of that. Great driving from the two of them. Door was open, made the move. Now, can he get away? Let's have a look at our driver's little fair field. Oh, actually, that's the wrong one. There we go. There's audio muted. They're in 6th place. I don't know what's happened here, because that's the Ferrari that was damaged, and obviously it's doing in order. I do apologise, everyone. So there is the battle. Oh, goodness me. What's happened here? Because that is audio muted. Sorry, that is ripping the tearing under serious pressure from Bravo Han. Just see in the background, there's the Ferrari of Andrew, obviously with the incident. He looks like he's come into the pits and had a repair. Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a cracking end to the race. 3rd place, the podium. The 3rd crowning on that podium is up for grabs. And Ripping the Terran is holding off a very, very feisty looking McLaren driver who's looking down the inside of the hairpin of turn 1. Doesn't quite do it, but he's clipping the curb. He's using all the track and a little bit more to try and find a way to close in on that McLaren driver. There's Rippin. There is Andrew. We know he's the back marker. So Spitfire has managed to pull away in that 5th place. There is 6th, which is finalised. Already muted there in 7th. Then we have Arrow there. He's in 8th place. He's done very well, but he's gone very, very wide. He comes back on the track, and is Adam and Limelicker going to be able to close up the gap there? Not quite. So those two having a ding-dong battle as well. So let's go and have a look on board with Jesse. Very different sounding car, this one. Trying to get that car to turn in. As you can see, lots of traction control, lots of TC. Really don't need TC2 on these cars with the new update. Not very beneficial for you. It's just you're trying to put the power down. You can't put anything down, unfortunately. Heavy ABS on this car, as you can see. But doing a very good job. There is Supreme. There he is in 11th place. He'll be looking to close up if possibly can, but at the moment it doesn't look like it. There is Freaky Fast, who's closing down the Ferrari, I do believe, of Tinhead. So Uzi's in as well in the pits. Meanwhile, let's go back to the leader. There he is. Ashboy pulling away now. Best lap was a 2:02.627, and that was his fastest lap on the last lap as he crosses the line. The 2:03 that time round. Let's have a look at the man behind him. He's done a 2:03.1 as well. Then we got this battle now. Now this battle here is starting to get a little bit tasty, isn't it? 3rd place, Ripping the Tearing and Bravo back into turn 1. We have about 2 or 3 laps to go. He's gone wide. He's gone very, very wide. Now, can he find the opportunity to go past? No, he didn't, because he did exactly the same. Very close between these two drivers. Let's stay on board. Trying to get that McLaren to slow down. No TC on the McLaren to the rear, as you can see. No ABS, or hardly any, shall I say. Lots of confidence in this driver. You see the car likes to slide in the rain. Play off the curbs as much as possible, but you need to keep that power down. Doing a good job as well is Andrew. I know he's at the back of that pack, but he's a lap down. But I'll tell you what, he's staying with the guys in front. Meanwhile, there is Spitfire. Still in 5th place, trying to chase the guys in front. Now, can he see the guys in front? That's what we need to find out. So, he's going up the climb of the hill. We're going to keep an eye on the spray from Andrew. That'll give us some sort of idea of where he is on track. Pushing very, very hard, as you can see, trying to use all of that power from that M4. back to, I do apologise, he'll go back to 6th place, which is finalised in the Mercedes. There he is. Audio muted. 7th place. Loving the use of the curbage. Final corner. Incredible sounds from these cars. 707 audio muted. Now making his way onto lap 9. What lap times he's doing? He's doing, he crosses the line this time round, he's doing 207s on his last lap, so he obviously made a mistake somewhere. Let's go a bit further afield. There is Adam. And I do believe there's a battle here for like Jesse's managed to close the gap up on these guys in front, so the Aston Martin seems to be working very, very well, and the Spaniard feels a bit of pressure now. So Arrow, that was starting at the back of his grid, finds himself in 9th place, doing a cracking job in the 225 machine McLaren. There is Jesse, chasing him down, hoping to stay in that top 10. Cracking job on the Meta setup. A very good job does the Meta setup. Basic setup, but I'll tell you what, it works very, very well indeed. You can just tweak those adjustments to your liking, and you're in business. There is Supreme, and there is Freaky Fast. There is Husey, unfortunately, in the pits. Meanwhile, there is our leader, Ash Roy, very convincingly holding this lead. There is that Porsche who's been absolutely phenomenal. Massive bag of points today, and that's definitely going to make the championship interesting, obviously, with Ash Roy dropping a lot of points in that first race. Terran holding off that McLaren just behind him of Bravo Han. To battling away and still making it work. We got a couple of the back markers. Then we have finalised. Oh my goodness me, we've lost Spitfire. Now Spitfires must have had a crash. He must have spun out. Yeah, he's had damage. Look at the bonnet. It's flicking up. He's had damage. And that is not what he wanted. Looking good for a top 5. Another top 5 finish, but he's obviously spun somewhere. And it's cost him dearly, hasn't it? Lap 10, he's got one more lap. Can he close up on the man in front of him, which is audio mid? He is close enough. But I'll tell you, one man that'll be licking his lips out. He finalised who's in the top 5. No pressure on him at all, and he's made a big mistake. And it's dropped him back. So that battle is on now between Audio and Spitfire. Let's go back to the leaders. There is Bravo Han. Still has found no way through on that McLaren of Ribbon Terran, who's having a sensational second race here. On for a podium. There is just about see Dark Knight. There he is. Now, has Ash Roy made a mistake somewhere? Because we can still see Mr. Dark Knight behind him. Comfortable on the curves is that McLaren. Very, very comfortable. Nice setup here for the UK driver, Ash Roy. So I do believe this could be the last lap. So we shall see as he makes his way through. And are we going to see the checkered flag out for this driver? I do believe we might actually, as he comes through. Are we going to see a checkered flag? Yes, we are. So it is going to be Ash Roy who takes the win with Dark Knight in second place. Now, who is going to take that podium? It is going to be Ripinateri who takes that third place podium. He crosses the line, takes third place. Congratulations to him. It will be Bravo Han in fourth. Then it's going to be, I do believe, it's finalised now. Finalised finishes in the top 5. We can't see in the background, but is it going to be Spitfire or Audio Muted? Oh, there is contact, and it looks like he's got through. Now, what's happened, Audio Muted? He is through. He's going to take that 6th place, and look at Adam. Adam's on his case as well, so Adam's had a fantastic last run. He's going for a little move down the inside. Doesn't quite work. Adam in 7th. It's going to be Audio Muted in 8th. And then we should see Aero there in 9th place, which we do in the McLaren. Did a fantastic job. And then Jesse will take out the top 10. Fantastic race that was. So it was Ash Roy who takes the win. Dark Knight in second. Rip and Terran in third. It's Bravo Hunt in fourth. Finalised in fifth. It'll be Spitfire in sixth place. Adam Haig there in seventh. Already muted it in eighth. Arrow there in ninth. And Jesse taking out that top 10. Well done to Jesse. Supreme in 11th. Tinhead in 12th. Freaky Fast in 13th. Andrew in 14th. Greek Fighter in 15th. Husey with a DNF, I'm presuming. And Reedy, unfortunately, had that absolute nightmare at the start, which put him all the way back. And I think that was just it for the day. So some electrical issues. And the mechanics will be going through that thoroughly. I'm pretty sure of that in the virtual world. But thank you very much, everyone. That was race 2 at the Nürburgring. Round 3. Round 4 is coming up this Wednesday, and we are at the Zolder. So we'll stay tuned for that one. But thank you very much. My name's Craig Cook. I'm your commentator for this evening. And that was Assetto Corsa Competizione. And that was the GT3 Sprint Series here at CC Sim. Thank you very much. Good night.